This is our in-house designed and built universal servo motor load test rig. By using this rig, we are able to fully test all servo motors from all manufacturers. It is important to load test servo motors after repair to check for subtle faults that off-load testing would not pick up. Our load test rig can generate dynamic loads from 0 to 60 Newton meters. In this case, we have a FANUC servo motor being tested after repair. The motor is attached to our load rig and then connected to its drive. Firstly, the engineer checks the operation of the motor in the clock and anti-clockwise directions. The servo motor is then coupled to our load rig. We use a servo motor attached to a motion controller to provide the dynamic load resistance for the repaired servo motor. The engineer then runs the motor to a maximum nameplate speed, in this case 1700 RPMs. He then enters the maximum nameplate load via a touch screen. This adds the required load to the motor shaft, in this case 22 Newton meters. If you listen carefully, you can hear the load test being carried out. These tests are carried out in both directions. All test data, for example, voltage, current, load, encoder outputs, and power, are automatically stored to a network drive to produce a load test certificate. One feature of the load rig is the ability to check the motor at full loads at 0 speed, as in dynamic holding operations. The engineer ensures the servo motor reaches maximum operating temperature, and he records this as a thermal image, which will later be stored on the job certificate. Mechanical tests are also carried out on all servo motor repairs. The engineer checks the motor vibration and shock pulse monitors the bearings. To further test the servo motor, we have the ability to enter an automatic load profile test. This runs the servo motor through our own motion controller against a changing load profile. This test simulates the operating conditions as would be seen on a machine tool or robot. We believe this is the most comprehensive test possible for a servo motor. At Fletcher Moreland, we are servo motor repair specialists, and we have gained the trust and respect of many servo motor manufacturers who have chosen us to repair their motors. We are currently repairing over 1,000 motors a year from various manufacturers. To see which makes and types of servo motor we can repair and test, please take a look at the servo motor repair page of this website.